Alrighty then. I'm here on the farm. I just made a big boo-boo. I had my plow set up to make a field, and I just made a big cut in the corner of this field here that I didn't want to make. You can see it right there into the tree line. I did not want to make that. It came up to a point here and squared off, and I just blew it. Oh, what a mess. Hey, Andy. Hey, Scorpion. Yeah, I screwed up bad. I must have accidentally hit the key to make it make a field, and I just blew that corner. I think there's a tool you can fix it, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't actually have to plant it if I don't want to. So we'll see if I do or not. But hey, we're back on the Wild West. And I did load the new Stevie map up. Whatever it is, Lake something Vale. Look, I blew it right there too. See that? Oh man, what a mess. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I did load the new Stevie map, but I think I'm going to live stream it on Thursday, if I'm alive on Thursday to live stream. Yeah, I know. Dang it. I don't know what happened. It was, I must have just accidentally, when I started the game up, I must accidentally hit a key that switched it. I can't even remember what key it is. It's the Y key. I must have accidentally hit it. Oh well, I've done worse in my life. Know what I mean? So how's everybody today? All two of you. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's cold here. It's bright and sunny out today, but it is friggin' cold. It looks beautiful. I'm looking out the window here. Well, I'm actually not looking out the window. I've got a live cam that goes out to the front yard so I can see what's going on out front of the house here. And I'm looking at that monitor, and it's just gorgeous. It looks like a summer day. You step out the door and you freeze your little whatcha-dingers off. Six Guns here. Hey, Oliver. It has been good. Thank you. Oh, no. He's watching one of my videos. Oh, that's terrible. He thinks I'm boring. What the heck? Well, I guess everybody deserves to be bored once in a while. Right, well, there you go. What's next? I'm on... What field am I on? I don't know. I can't tell. Busy. It's field number 7? I can't tell because my tractor's right on the number. Yeah, field number 7. Alright, so field 11 has... whatever that was... Clover, maybe? And I need to pick up the windrow. Have you ever played Minecraft, Scorpion? If you like playing with Legos, it you know, it's kind of like a Lego game in some respect. All right, I gotta wait for him to finish this field. Oh, he's not gonna make it. He's gonna run out of lime. Okay, this guy though, I'm gonna do some hops, I think. on one of these fields, and I think it's the one that's being limed right now that's ready. This one's not ready, I don't think. Let me see what's going on with this field. It's been a while since I played this map, so I don't know. No, it needs liming. Okay, this one needs liming. Mike Waterman, where you get that map at? Where did I get this map? I think I got it. Mod Hub, is it? I think you have to go to his Facebook page. I can't remember. Are you at work, Scorpion? Yeah, when Bill comes on, he can get it for us. Put a link up. Bill should be on in a little while, or Lynn, either one. Scorpion's at work, unfortunately. But if you want to hang on a little bit, we'll get it for you. Alright, so I don't think the field that I need to do is ready yet. I think it's that one over there. I think it's this one. But I gotta wait. The limer's not done. Let's get this guy ready. Yeah, if you want to hang on, Mike, we'll get another moderator in here pretty quick. And they can get a link for you. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, Bill's been coming on a little late when he comes on. There he is. There's Bill. Hey, Bill, when you get a chance, could you look up a link to Wild West, this map, this 16X? I think Scorpion and I got it from Mod Hub US. And pop a link in, if you wouldn't mind. I need to get these trees out of here. I can't see to get back into my farm. It drives me nuts. I guess I could go inside the tractor, but even then, it's kind of hard to see. I'll be right back. I gotta shut the door to my office before it gets too noisy. You had the door open because it gives me better circulation. When I close the door, it gets very hot in here because I'm running. Well, I got one computer turned off, but I still have I still have 2 of them running in here, and I've got 4 monitors running. It gets kind of warm. Andy took the trees out. Andy's my man. I call him Destructo. Repo Man. Demolition Man. There you go. Wasn't that a Stallone movie? Demolition Man? Demolition, I should say. Miss Nelson, hello. How are you? Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't think I wanted to do what I just did. Let me get out of here. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that I decided to do Wild West today. I'll show you why in a minute. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. All right, Mike, there you go. There's a link to Wild West. Jerry123's in the house. Hey, Jerry. How are you today? Yeah, I've got something I want to show you. There was a reason why I was going to play this map today. And I'll give you a little bit of a hint. It has to do with that huge, huge field, 17, that's on this map. For those of you that aren't familiar, this is Wild West. It is a 16x map, so it's very large. And I have a reason that I want to show off some equipment that I got. And then I did download, somebody suggested Stevie's new map, which I did, well, I don't know if it's a new map, it's new to me. I did download it, and I will live stream it on Thursday. I did get it set up, kind of, sort of. I went in and sold his equipment and started to buy the equipment I like to use. And but I haven't done any farming on it yet, so we'll do that on Thursday. Just take a look at it. It looks like a typical Stevie map. Stevie's maps are very well done. Details pretty good on it, and it looked like a pretty decent map. So we'll take a look at it on Thursday. So have you played Farm Sim before, Jerry, or is 19 your first one? Let's see. Mike says he'll I'll download it as long as you ain't got to have global company. Well, I don't think you have to use global company. Dustin says he's got FS17 for Xbox One now. Cool. So you can play it. Yeah, there's new scripting on FS19. As a matter of fact, some of the mod authors are just now getting into some of the modding, and it's been out for, you know, well, a little bit of time now. Ah, so you missed 17. Well, as far as gameplay goes, they're pretty similar. 17 and 19 is not that much difference. The scripting is different. Graphics and physics are a little bit better. But as far as the gameplay itself and the content, they're all virtually identical. FS17 was good in the respect that there are tons and tons of mods. There are mods that do some very marvelous things in FS17, and I know some of the mod authors, as we were speaking of earlier, are having just a little bit of a problem with their mods, trying to get them to work on 19. I don't think I can get both of these rows, so I'll just do one at a time. Yeah, FS17 was a lot of fun. We spent a lot of time on it, didn't we, guys? How much mods? Oh, it depends on your computer. I've got several hundred that I run. So it just depends on your computer. Now I don't run them all on every map. I separate my folders, so I only put the mods in that I want to use for a particular map. For example, this map being 16X, I've got some mods in here that I would not use on some other maps. They would either be unnecessary or completely ridiculous. So that's how I do it. But it depends. The Giant is making their games to run a little easier on some of the I don't mean to say lower end computers, but maybe some older PCs that don't have quite the graphics cards and the power to run some of the big games. And consequently, this game doesn't run extra special well on high-end PCs. I've always had high-end PCs, and I've always struggled with the way they perform on this particular game. Yeah, early on in 17, I think it was. Maybe it was even as early as PS15 or Farm Sim 15. I actually got information from Giant that said that they basically, because I was having so much trouble with the game performing on a high-end PC, and they admitted that they didn't make the game for a high-end PC. They made it for kind of a middle-of-the-road to low-end PC because they wanted more people to be able to use it. And now they're actually gearing it more towards consoles than they are PCs. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Also, Jerry, when it comes to mods, it could be particular mods as well. If you start having performance issues, it may not be the amount of mods that you're using. It may be one mod in particular. It could be the map that you choose, because remember, the maps are mods as well. So if you're having a particular problem, it may be that you have two mods that are conflicting. I've had to do that before. Eric Schmidt. It really does, Eric. Eric says the 16X map seems to look pretty good. It does. And I'm surprised that I haven't had the lag issue on this I have had a little bit of a lag if I'm running too much equipment. But not really too bad. I've been impressed with it. Yeah, there's been times where I've put a particular mod in. Take for example a tractor or a combine. There's been times where I've loaded up a combine that I really thought was nice. I really wanted to use it, and just had performance issues with it that I just couldn't use it. I had to dump it out of my game. Happens sometimes. Hi, Brian. Brian says he's playing this game. Andy wants to know if you want him to take the blue pill or the red pill. Oh, in this case, it'd probably be the green pill. Anyway, Brian's in the house. How you doing, Brian? I should say it's Brian Gum. I got a couple of Brians. Sprayers coming out. Five pills? Yeah, you're a lightweight. I hate taking pills, and my doctors get mad at me because I keep telling them I don't want their damn pills, and they keep telling me, well, you got to take them. They're keeping you alive. And I said, yeah, they're killing me is what they're doing. Isn't it? Don't you find it unusual that you start taking one pill? Doctor says, okay, you got to take this pill. For let's just say for high blood pressure. A couple months go by, you go see the doctor. Okay, well, we did some tests, and now you got to take this other pill. Well, what's it for? And they tell you, and then the next thing you know, you're like Scorpion. You're taking 5 different pills. Well, isn't that kind of funny? And I still think that one pill leads to another, and the next thing you know, you're losing your liver, eating all this junk. I think it's poison. It's kind of funny in America. You get a pill for everything. In some other countries, you do get the pill, but then they go to work on finding out what's causing the problem that you need the pill. In America, it's just here, take a pill and go away. Don't forget to pay your bill. Jerry, this is Wild West 16X. It's a 16 by. It's huge. I'll show you. Take a look at the map here. There's the map right there. Okay. See this field? This blinking light here is my tractor that I'm sitting in right now. So I'm looking at 17, which if you look in the range of fields here, 17 is pretty damn small. It's not the smallest, but it's one of the smallest of fields on the map, right? So let's take a look at how small it really is. If you actually take a look at it, it would be a medium to a large size field on a regular map. This is this field 7 that I'm on that I just showed you. Look how big it is. Like I say, on a normal map, this would be at least a medium size, if not a large size field, because it goes around the corner there as well. All right, now take a look again at the map. Compare that field that I just showed you right here to this one down here. It would barely fill this corner right here. So imagine how big this field is. So it's a 16 by map. It's huge. It's just huge. So we're gonna work on something here as soon as I get into this a little bit today. Animals are in the pen. I don't let them run wild. And they're not in the house. I don't like animals in the house. Bad enough I have to have kids in the house. Oh, this is not my field. I went the wrong way. Yeah, like Scorpion said, that map, or that field 17, is like the size of a regular map. So you imagine just a regular map with just one field. They're on the main farm, Dustin. I'll show you when I go back to the main farm. And it could be that the icons are just buried. That happens sometimes when you put, especially on a map this size, when you've got, think about how small the animal pen is. On a map this size, if you've got 2 or 3 of them together, they're probably covering each other up. Know what I mean? All right, let me finish this, and then I got to go check on my other equipment, and then we're going to do something special today. I got some new equipment I want to show you, and I'm trolling today. I'm going to be trolling other people that watch this. They're going to, oh my God, that's cheating. Oh, you're so terrible. How could you do that? So I'm going to do it on purpose. See if I can get some nasty comments. Yeah, if you try to go to the end of this farm, see, there's one entrance to the farm. Here's another one. It's like a maze trying to get to your farm. Oh, if you can even see from all the damn trees. Look at that nice old building being held up by supports. You got a long and windy road just to get to your farm. Ducking in these trees. All right, see the animal pens, Dustin? I just drove by them. All right, so we got animals right here. There's animals. That's a sheep. This is cattle. And I don't know where the El Pigos are. El Pigos are someplace else, I think. I can't remember. All right, let's see. What is that guy doing? Plow's just sitting there. I'm almost ready to finish this field, then I'll plow it. I only got a little bit left here. But let's run over this one. Did he run out of lime? Let's see if I can find the limerator. Oh, I got this cornfield to finish up. Right, let's get this guy started. And let's see. I'm just going to hire a worker here. Ray's here. Hey, Ray. Yeah, that's cheating. That's not cheating. I have the money to buy a decent pair of tennis shoes. And these tennis shoes, these are athletic tennis shoes, and so they make me run faster and jump higher. That's not cheating, is it? All right, we're gonna run down. I'm gonna show you some real cheating, though. Whoa. Let me get to this guy. All right, this is the first cheat, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now. Well, if you're gonna, are you gonna hire somebody to do it, Jerry, or do you want to do it manually? Because I don't have time to mess with animals, so I have a mod that hires people to come and feed and water them. And the horses, to increase the value of the horses when you buy them, you have to ride them every day and exercise them, and that's boring too. So I've got a mod that hires somebody to do that for me. But basically, if you're going to do it by hand, what you do is you just come over to where they're at, and this is for the manure and the slurry, which is liquid manure. And you go to the trough here, and you fill it with whatever you're going to feed them. If you're going to feed them TMR, which is too much arugula. That's not really. You can feed them grass. You can put straw in their pen like you see. You can feed them total mixed rations. There's the water, so you bring a water truck over and put water in the trough, and that's how you take care of the animals. And then, of course, they put out milk. Some of them do. Some of them are beef cows. I have a mod in here that separates the cattle. Some of them are beef cows and some of them are milk cows. That's not normal for the game. In the game, they're both beef and milk cows, and they're all the same, although they look different as far as the breeds go. But then, see, this is where your milk is stacking up here. So you'd pick up your milk and take it and sell it at a dairy, that kind of thing. Phone was on charge. Okay, Ray says he's been here. His just phone was charging. Nasty phones get. Oh my God! Look at that. He only has 1,409 liters of lime left, but he got it done, which means I can actually start this thing up here. Let's. What's this field look like on the other end? Let me go look at this field on the other end and see if there's plenty of room for that thing to turn around. Yeah, there should be. All right, I'm just going to hire a worker. Okay. Well, believe it or not, there's some people think you cheat if you use a piece of equipment that's too large for the field. Oh, you wouldn't use that big of equipment on that field. Sure you would. You're watching me do it. Were you blind? Anyway, I'm going to do hops on this one. I'm just going to hire a worker, and let's see how they do it, and who's doing it, who's working. Oh, Stefan. I haven't seen Stefan forever. I wonder if he still watches. Anyway, let's get this corn back to the farm. And then I got to get to work on some secret project that I was talking about. Where is the farm anyway? I don't know where I'm at. There's the farm right in front of me. I gotta figure out how to get to it though. Nathaniel says hi. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? Well, anyway, Jerry, getting back to feeding the animals. So you got to have a water tanker. You've got to have a truck that you can put straw in, and a truck and trailer that you can haul grass and total mixed rations in to feed the animals. Some of the animals take different feed, of course. Pigs you can feed sugar beets and potatoes, so you can feed root crops to the pigs, amongst other things, grass to the sheep. But I have a mod that hires somebody to come in every morning and feed the animals, so I don't have to. It comes in and feeds and waters the animals. Because I got farming to do. I just pretend that it's my kids out there doing that. Oh, I'm doing great, Nathaniel. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. No, I haven't seen Lynn today either, but then they've got family stuff going on, so she may not be able to come on. Plus, she lives up in an area that they have metered internet. They only get so much time a month for their internet, so they have to pick and choose what they're going to use their internet for. She lives way up in the Yukon. Yeah, a little bitty town. Can't think of the name of it. Yeah, she could be ootin' a boot in the snow. The last time she was on, she was out. Oh my God. Did you see that? What caused that? Seriously. Yeah, feeding the animals, especially in the wintertime, it's really hard work. All right, go back out. This truck that I'm using here is a replica of the truck that the Welker farms use in Montana. Where is that cornfield that I'm working? It's on the other side of the farm here, I think. Is that the cornfield right there? I think it is. God, there's trees every dang where. And I just smacked one. Dead on. Yeah, so this is it's a mod of a real life truck that Welker Farms are using in Montana. They're the ones that have the big buds. Welker Farms. They got Big Brute. It's a big spray rig. Oh, it's a cheaty thing. I'll show you as soon as I get this thing running again here. I was kind of waiting for, you know, people to come in because I want to show you some new equipment. It's new equipment to me. All right, how come this guy's not putting his pipe out? What's a happening? How come your pipe not out? A couple of big butts, and you cannot lie. So I may have to do some modding with this equipment I'm going to show you. I did a little bit, but I may have to do a little bit more. Uh-oh, John didn't want to do it. What? What's going on, John? Anybody seen John today? He usually comes in a little bit later when he comes in. Hey, is Craig here and just not talking today? All right. Yeah, okay, he's doing his thing. Right. Let's get to that truck. Where is that truck? There it is. Right, I'm going to run this truck down to field 17. That's that big field I was telling you about. I did buy it. There's Craig. Yeah, I got to get used to Craig. He's a lurker, and I don't blame him because I'm a lurker as well. When I go into live streams, I very, very seldom talk. I just usually watch. But then again, I'm usually watching it while I'm doing something else, like playing another game or something. Yeah, I may stream more often. I don't like schedules. So anybody that's been watching me knows that they can't depend on me to keep a schedule because I hate schedules. For more than one reason. I do this for fun. I don't do this to make money. I don't care if I have 1 million subscribers. I shouldn't say I don't care. It'd make me happy if I had more subscribers. But that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this because I like to play games and I like to share the fun I'm having with other people. And so I do videos and live streaming. So here's the thing though. Let's say I schedule to do a live stream 5 times a week. I don't want to be forced into doing a live stream if I'm not feeling well, because I'm not very entertaining when I'm sick. And so I don't like to make schedules that I may or may not be able to keep. I just hate schedules. I don't like... let's just say it's no longer fun if it's Friday night and I'd rather just sit down and watch a movie, but oh well, no, I told them I'd live stream tonight, so okay, God, I gotta go in and live stream. I'd sure like to watch that movie with you, but no, I gotta go live stream. See what I mean? I don't like being tied to things like that. So that being said, you guys can vouch for me. I set up this Tuesday and Thursday schedule, and I've been sticking to it pretty good. The only times I've missed is when at Christmas time, when the day landed on Christmas. I'm not going to live stream on Christmas. I got family. So I did miss a couple during the holidays, but I've been pretty good. Tomorrow is school. Oh, you have to go? All right, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by. Live in Europa? It's already 22:40. Yeah, that's pretty late. You need to get to bed, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, Jerry. Appreciate it. Have fun with the game. Okay. Here's field 17 right there. And of course, you're seeing the tip of the iceberg. If we look at the map, we're sitting right here in these two little areas that are cement for a staging area. So you can see where we're at. It's a huge field, okay? It's all cotton, right? So I have some new equipment. Now, the truck's not new. The trailer and the combine are. And I'm going to harvest this cotton, but I don't want to store it necessarily. This is a sell point. It is a placeable one. These are storage units, and these storage units, I put 2 of them down. Each one holds 5 million. And this mod, if you look at the side there, this is a crazy cutter. This is that iconic, the mod author that makes the iconic mods. So the trailer and the combine and the header and the storage is all part of a mod. Actually, 2 mods. The combine is 1 mod, and the headers are a second mod. All right, so I'll show you that. Let's go to the store. We'll look at that. The only way I can find them is to go in here and look for iconic, because I can't figure out where in the hell he put them in the map. So let's go see if we can find iconic in here. There it is. So if you go to iconic and open that up, these are all the iconic mods that I've got. So we've got the headers here, and these are normal headers. This is 5 meter, this is 9 meter, this is 45 feet. This one's the crazy one. And you've seen me use it. I'm using the crazy mod for the corn, and that's that one that telescopes out to huge. I can't remember exactly how wide it is. So this is a crazy one. This is a crazy one for corn. And then, of course, we have the storage unit. And this is the cotton header. Now, there's 3 cotton headers. There's a normal size one that's 5 meters, almost 6 meters. This one is almost 12 meters. It's 11.5 meters. This one is unbelievably big. It's 28.5 meters now, not feet. And then it also comes with this cotton tipper that you pull with a tractor or a truck. And then this one that you're going to pull with a big truck. And then there's the combine. Now, if we look at the combine, it's interesting. It's an ideal. And you can change the color on it to any color you want. You can put a number on the side as to how much it holds. And if you look at the engine, you can change the engine side. But if you look at the capacity, you have the standard capacity, which is 17,100. There's 50K, so 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, and then you've got the cotton. So the cotton is 250,000. All right, so it's pretty good size. It's a little cheaty, right? So that's the combine. The trailer. Let's look at the trailer. Now again, you can make it any color you want, but here's where people are going to freak out at me. This is where I'm trolling people, because they're going to start screaming at me. Daggerwin wouldn't play with that. Well, I'm not Daggerwin. Anyway, if you look at the capacity, you can go to 250,000. The standard is 100,000. You can go to 250,000. You can go to 500,000. 1 million. 5 million. So I've got one of these that holds 5 million. All right. Okay. So let's get in the combine. And let's get it started. I may have to get another combine. 5 million that trailer will hold. I don't know why I'm driving clear to the end. It's going to take me all day. Let me, this feels too big. Let's teleport to the end. Okay, so let's put the header out. There you go. Now this is a cotton picker. So now this does not bale. This is going to be loose cotton, right? Can you imagine having to pick up bales on this huge field? Now, I could have made the combine a little bigger, but I decided not to. I just left it alone. We did make it go a little bit faster. So let's hire a worker. Let this guy go to town. Now notice you don't really see cotton coming out of the auger there, but you do see it collecting in the bin. So it's a little bit wonky. But hey, as far as the combine goes, the combine's pretty cool. Now, you don't have to use this. This is my issue with people that are going to scream that you're cheating. You saw that when you get the combine, it's only 17,000. That's reasonable. Nobody's twisting your arm to make this hold 250,000. You don't have to. It's a good mod. It's a very good mod. It's a good combine. It's got some good options on it. You can change the wheels. You can change that. You can change the design. You can change the engine size. But you can also change the amount of the grain that it holds. But you don't have to. So if somebody screams you're cheating, you're cheating. Well, if you don't want to cheat, don't. You can still use the piece of equipment. They'll say, why do you have that in there? That's a cheaty mod. And I said, well, it could be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. I can guarantee you probably somebody will pick this up and they'll use it. They'll just scream at you for cheating, but they'll use it on their farm. Anyway, same thing with the trailer. You don't have to use 5 million on that thing. Let me go back to that. Let's see. Pick up this corn. That guy's going to be a while before he fills up 250,000. But anyway, I may have to get another one. I think that field is so big, I doubt if Courseplay would work on it. I think it would get too far away from the combine that it wouldn't remember where in the hell it was supposed to go. Yeah, I don't know that for a fact, but I wouldn't be surprised if Courseplay didn't work on that. See, I had that problem with, if you remember that trailer that I've got that picks up the cotton bales and it stacks them 20 high. I've had people send comments to me that that's ridiculous. That why would I use something like that? Because it's not natural or real or whatever. Of course it's not real. It's a damn game. But anyway, and that's the argument I made. Just because the trailer will pick up 20 bales doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean that it's not a good mod. In other words, it does what it says it's going to do on the side of the tin. But you don't have to do that. You could go out and use it to pick up just 2 bales and haul them to the sale point. Or you could come up and just pick up 4 bales. That's reasonable. The trailer's big enough to hold 4 bales. Just pick up 4 bales. Nobody's forcing you to pick up 20. So, you know, hey, you shouldn't be using that mod because it's a cheaty mod. What happened? There he goes. Alrighty. Now let's see. How's he doing? He's doing okay. Let's get this guy. We gotta get him filled back up again. This map is so big I can't remember where the hell I'm at. I'm lost all the time. Just completely lost half the time. I think that's my farm over there. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get some soup du jour here. Yeah. Pardon me. Grab myself a Mountain Dew. Get my little koozie on it because it's dang cold. I can't hold it. Put it in a koozie that not only keeps it cold for me, doesn't freeze my hands picking the can up. Oh, that's refreshing. Well, anyway, for those of you that are patrons, all that iconic stuff is in the OneDrive if you want to pick it up. The combine's really cool. It's a very well done combine. So, you know, like I said, you don't have to. When you buy it at the store, if you don't want it to be cheaty, then don't buy the one that's cheaty. Just buy the normal one. That's why he gives you the different regular headers. You don't have to use it any way you don't want to use it. Yeah, you guys know I don't like to talk about the patron stuff, but for anybody that's new, I have a lot of times people will send me a comment and want to know where to get the mods that I'm using. I could give you a link to where I got it, but it's not going to be the same piece of equipment I'm using because I remod them myself to do other stuff. But at any rate, if you become a patron and support my channel, you have access to a OneDrive. I keep all my mods on a OneDrive, and when you become a patron, I give you the link to the OneDrive. And what am I doing? And you can download any of the mods or all of them that I'm using. That's easier for me than trying to keep track of all the links to where I got the mods I'm using. And again, like I say, even if I gave you the link, that mod's not going to be the same one I'm using because I've remodded it. Alrighty, fill it up with lime. Can you imagine how many times you're going to have to refill that that cedar on field 17 if you're going to do that? Oh my God. Take forever, wouldn't it? I got to finish that field so we can get linemen on it, or plowing as well. I just ran over a dead body, I think. I've got a farmhand laying out in the grass. I just ran him over. Field 11 is weird, isn't it? It's very long and skinny. I gotta go check on that cotton guy here in a minute. By the way, there's a trick to using the trailer, and I'll show it to you when we get the trailer full. Or, well, I don't know if I can wait till it's full. It holds 5 million, my God. Okay, let's go find the plow. Is that a restaurant in front of me? I'm hungry. Get me a hamburger. Looks like corn's done. Let me find the plow. Oh, geez, he's full already. All right, we'll get over there in a minute. Let's get this guy running. I can't believe Christopher's watching my videos. That little snake in the grass tells me I'm boring, then he's watching my videos. Kids, what are you gonna do? All right, who's plowing? We got Matt Jensen on the plow. Stefan's still working there. Oh, by the way, talking about patrons, when you become a patron, you get to help me farm too. See, Andy, you're running this big combine. Pretty sweet, eh? Yeah, I haven't made a Minecraft video in quite a while. I need to get back on that. I can't remember what my next project was going to be. I think I just finished the storage unit, the automatic storage unit in Minecraft, and I was going to start working on, I think, a mob farm. Yeah, Andy, you can look forward to a bucket of grain at the end of the day. Now, does that trailer look like it hold 5 million tons of grain? I don't think so. I just don't know. If you played this game legit, how long do you think it would take you to harvest this field? My God, it'd take you a week. Just this one field. See, Scorpion, that doesn't unload too slowly. It unloads about right. Okay, now this is the trick with unloading. See all the mechanisms on the left side of this truck trailer? See all that mechanism right there? This thing doesn't work like a normal trailer. You have to use your mouse. You hold your left mouse key and slide the mouse, and that's what it does. That's how you tip this. So you just hold your left mouse button in and slide it across the mouse pad. That's how you empty this. Pretty cool, I guess. It's a pain in the ass, really, but there you go. Use it for your home brew. All right then, let's get this guy over to the truck. which I don't know where the truck's at. It must be over this hill. Man, look at the size of that hill. Hey, in a couple of weeks we'll be on daylight savings time. Give you the wet grain. I thought you liked the wet grain. It's sour. That's what we used to do. We'd take leftover grain, put it in a 50-gallon drum, and then take powdered milk and water, and we'd pour powdered milk and water in the grain and let it ferment, and then feed it to the pigs. Also, my uncle used to drive truck, long haul truck, and he worked for a company called Blue Mountain Dog Food, and they had dry dog food that they sold, and in these great big bags of dog food, right? Well, every once in a while, a bag would get broken in transport in the back of the truck, and the company that he worked for, like, let's say you ordered, say, 100 bags of dog food to go to Safeway. They would throw in 102 or 103 bags just in case a bag would break open. So that, you know, they would say, oh, well, I ordered 100, but you only brought 99 because one of them broke over and it spilled all over the back of your truck. I don't want that one. I want a good one. So the company would provide you 2 to 3 extra bags for that situation. So when one of the bags would get broken, my uncle would carry a 50-gallon drum in the back of his truck, and after he'd unload the dog food, he would take the broken bag, that was spilled all over the the floor, and he would sweep it to the end of the trailer and into the 50-gallon drum, and he would bring that out to the farm. And I would do the same thing. I would add water and powdered milk, or sometimes just water, and we would let it kind of ferment. And the pigs would eat that dog food, and oh my God, they just looked squeaky clean. Those pigs, they just looked like their coat was so clean and shiny, from eating this dog food. It was amazing. They were the best eating pigs we ever raised. I guess you don't grow them, you raise them, I suppose. Oh, did I get stuck on a fence? Oh, I hate fences. No. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, I got stuck on a damn tree. Alright. Let's turn my speed boots down a little. And, yeah, okay. Where's my strength? Super strength on. Let me see if I can grab this trailer. Oh no, it won't let me grab the trailer. This mod does that sometimes. I don't know why. Super strength. Why doesn't it work? I don't know. Reset. Are you sure you want to reset the current page to default settings? No. I better not do that. Alright, I don't know. Dang it all. I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know what. Oh shoot! I got trouble in paradise. Ramming speed. What should I ram it with? I could ram it with this thing. Alright. Ramming speed. I used to do this all the time in FS15. Farm Sim 15, I was always ramming something. Wow, that was a quick thud. Alright, let's put that down. We have to get that out in the field. Okay, that's done. This guy's done. Good Lord. I'm falling down on my workload here. I hope these silos hold a plenty. Oh, I need a sip of Mountain Dew after that. I have to put a new bumper on the rig. They do, Evan. Hey, Evan's in the house. Hi, Evan. How you doing? Yeah, they jump right out in front of you, I tell you what. Yeah, that's what Andy says. Take the trees out. What's new, Evan? Same old, same old. I forgot where my corn was. It's not here. Too many trees. I just got lucky on that one. Too many trees. Oh, it did it again. It's not my fault. This isn't... Is this my field? I don't know if this is my field. Do I own this field? I don't. Somebody named Kenneth Fletcher owns that one. Where in the hell's my corn at? I got lost. I'm lost. Where's my cornfield? There it is. I zipped right by it. I gotta go check on the cotton. I had too many things to do. Let's go check on the cotton that needs to be picked up. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's in the way. I need to move him. That's a noisy rig, isn't it? The Trex thing? I don't know if I've ever used that. Where is that? Let's see. Is that motorized? Was it? Where is that? I might not have it in here. Oh, I might not have it in here. The Trex thing. Forestry. Okay. There it is. Cool beans. I don't need no stinking bars. I'm going to lease it just in case. I don't need to lease it. I'm doing cotton. I'm going to have a billion dollars. All right. Let's go get this cotton first. I forgot all about that Trex thing. I don't know if I've actually ever used it. Need to beef up the speed? Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever actually used it. Because I don't do forestry. But Andy does. Uh-oh. Did you see that, Scorpion? I told you. Look, you can't see the cotton come out of the pipe. But you can see it going into the trailer. The trailer's just a little bit tall, unless I'm sitting on a hill. Which I could be. All right, let's get this Trex, and I'm gonna have UPS deliver that. So we're gonna have that delivered to field number 7. Uh-oh. How far away am I? Oh, you go into the editor and do it, Andy? Yeah, I suppose that'd be the smart thing to do, but let's see how this works. And we'll see if this is a tree that you can actually cut down. Some of them you can't. All right, how's this thing function? Turn on the stump cutter. Okay. Does this thing raise and lower or what? Yeah, it does. All right, let's see what happens here. Nothing. It don't work. Doesn't work. Well, wait a minute. Well, this doesn't work very good. Well, great. Did I buy this piece of junk? Oh, it's not a stump yet. Well, doesn't it cut the damn tree down? How do you cut the tree down? I just want to cut the tree down. Does it cut the tree? That's what I want to know. There it goes. All right. I'm mowing trees. That's my summer job. Oh, great. Doesn't work. It's broken. Oh, man. He doesn't want to stump it. It's a piece of junk. It cuts down fences, does it? Does it take the wire out? I might have cut it down too low. Yeah, I might have cut it down too low for some reason. Let's see. This thing turns like a proper track thing. Track equipment. Well, the good news is that one that I did to begin with, it's probably low enough to the ground it's not going to catch anything. So it's just this one stump it won't do. All right, fine. Man, this is a noisy little rat, isn't it? Holy smokes. Hey, how you doing, Colonel Mustard? You guys, Colonel Mustard is a buddy of mine that does Minecraft videos. So if you're interested in watching Minecraft videos, just go to Google and type in Colonel Mustard. His page should come up. How you been? Alrighty then, we can move on to the next field. I think I'm all done with the harvest. I just got to catch up with all the field work now. With a lead pipe. You guys. Picking on Colonel Mustard. Oh, speaking of that kind of stuff, I've been watching Marple. Miss Marple series on Hulu. I finished all the Poirot ones last year. Watched all the Poirot mysteries. So now we're watching Marple. Hey, no problem. Glad to be of service. We gotta stick out for each other. Stick up for each other, I guess. Because you know YouTube's not taking care of us. YouTube stopped recommending my videos a long time ago. All right. This sweep will finish this. And we'll get that. Darn it, I should have limed first. I always forget that. Scorpion falls asleep on me, yeah, but he's getting pretty old. His kids wear him out. Not feeling well, Dustin? You getting the flu or something? Yeah, I jump back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. I don't really have a preference. The only thing is that I don't have a lot of followers on Twitch, and you know, I've got plenty of subscribers on YouTube. So if I go to YouTube and they're interested in watching whatever it is I'm doing, then they'll all get notified, and I might get more viewers on YouTube than I would get on Twitch. But then again, if you don't use Twitch, you're not going to get any followers either. So what I've been trying to do is I'll do the farming I'll do on YouTube, because that's where most of my subscribers came from originally. And if I'm playing any other game like an RPG or Minecraft or anything like that, then I'll do it on Twitch. And if it turns out well, I'll just transfer it over to YouTube after a day or so. Oh yeah, Evan, you've seen my videos. I don't do a lot of things like that. I probably could do a better job of not having, you know, but I don't like bad language on my videos. I don't do it, and I don't like other people doing it. But it's just YouTube. If you're not MSNBC or NBC or Jimmy Fallon or that kind of thing, they don't really care anymore. They're actually trying to get rid of gamers in the first place. They don't like gamers anymore. They want to be more like Netflix. And that's fine. It's their business plan and everything like that. But it's kind of weird because they seem to forget who made them. If it wasn't for the gamers, YouTube wouldn't have taken off like it did. I mean, eventually it probably would have. All right, let me see. Does this need lime? Yes, it does. All right. Now, I did screw up. I should have limed first and then plowed it under. But it doesn't really matter in the long run. Okay, let's see. Now, this field has a L shape to it, so I think I'm just gonna hire a worker and go with this for now. Well, we got our hops in. Astro Jeff is in the house. Are you on multi? No, I'm not. This would be a very good one for multiplayer, though, because it's a huge map, as I showed earlier. It's a 16x map. And that one that I've got my lime spreader on is this little bitty map right here. And look at the size of this one. So if you look at the size of this very small map or field, this is a very small field. It's one of the smallest fields on the farm. But compare it to that 17, you'll see this map is huge. This would be good for multiplayer. You could put 15 people on one field and never get it done in a week. Alright, go back to the farm. If I can find the farm. Where is the farm? What field am I on? Field 12. Farm is this way. Fill this thing back up. I don't know how many hops I'm going to need. I might do so. I think you can do poppies on this. I haven't done poppies in a long time. Poppies used to be pretty good money. Can I get on multi? I used to. I used to actually have well, I had 3 servers at one time. All right, Colonel. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take care, buddy. Will I do it again? It's hard to say. Unfortunately, what was happening was I couldn't get anybody to play on the servers when I was not on. And I'm a very busy guy. I didn't play on the server myself very often because I'm usually recording, 3, 4, 5 different games at one time. So I'm always recording. And the people weren't people would log on to the game, and if I wasn't there, they'd log off. So it wasn't working very well in that respect. Oh, I don't have to be alone. Well, I appreciate that thought, but I'm kind of a loner. I like being alone. I played WoW for, 8, 9, 10 years? However long World of Warcraft was out. I was one of the beta testers, so I've been playing from the get-go. I've played Elite Dangerous. I was a beta tester on that. As a matter of fact, I was actually a donator. I donated money to that game before it came out. So I'm a founder on that game. Final Fantasy 14, I was a beta tester. And I've always played alone. I don't play in guilds or free companies. I belong to a few free companies, but I turn the chat off and just log in and play the game. And I only joined a free company in like Final Fantasy 14. I only belong to a free company because I get the perks. With a guild, if the guild grows, they get perks. The bigger the guild is, or the free company, depending on what game you're playing. In Elite Dangerous, it's a fleet, a squad, private group, they call it. In Final Fantasy, as you grow bigger as a free company, you get to put perks on where you can get extra credit for leveling. If you belong to a free company, you get like 10 to 15% more credit for every quest you do. If you're trying to make money and you're gathering something, like if you're a miner or if you're out cutting trees down for lumber, if you're going to be a crafter and you're in a free company, they can put a perk up for anybody that's out there gathering. They'll gather more stuff than they would normally. So it behooves people to be in a free company. Plus the fact, if you're not in a free company, even in World of Warcraft or any of those, the guild, as you're playing, you're constantly bombarded by spam, people spamming you. Join my guild, join my guild, join my free company. So if you want to stop that, you join one, and then they won't bother you. But I'm pretty much a loner. What if the next DLC was all John Deere equipment? Well, they've already done one that was all John Deere. They might do one where they add more, I suppose. But I've purchased every DLC that they've provided, and I've never used any of them. Most of the time I'm on a map like this where their little equipment is not big enough to do anything. Just doesn't have enough horsepower. Take, for example, that Nevada map that I'm playing. The hills are so steep that the in-game tractors won't even pull a hill with a load on. Bubba's in the house. Waiting for a doc to call. Well, I hope it's good news. Yeah, I hope you're waiting for good news. I don't like doctors calling me. You know what I don't like? I don't like hospitals. There's nothing good ever comes out of a hospital. You know how many times people go in the hospital and they've got just some minor thing, and they come out with staph infection and almost die? It's like one thing that never. Yeah, what? The doc says you're pregnant? Run. One thing that... now I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh, I never did understand why people would have a baby in a hospital. Now, a lot of times they'll have a separate building for maternity. But in the old days, you just went in the hospital with everybody else. So you're going to have a brand new baby with a bunch of sick people laying around. That was crazy, man. Uh-oh, did I need to lime this? I do. Dang it. I better go check my cotton. Man, I got equipment laying everywhere. Jeez. All right, let's get this cotton truck. Got to find the combine. Okay, it's not on this end. Somebody's horn's going off outside. Yeah, I mean, hey, a hospital's a necessary evil. Especially if you have an accident. Like, I was trying to separate some frozen meat one night. My wife was gone, and I was at home fending for myself, and I took some meat out of the freezer, but I didn't want to eat the whole package because I was by myself. So I was trying to separate some frozen meat, and guess what I grabbed? A friggin' sharp knife. The dumbest thing I ever did. And I damn near cut my little finger off. Now, it was just a tip of the finger, the first joint. And I really did almost cut it clear off. It was just kind of hanging there. And I had to go to the hospital, went to the emergency room, and, they sewed it back on. And you can't even tell. There's not even a scar. The guy did a wonderful job. But anyway, hospitals are good for that kind of thing. Yeah, I know. Have a barn sale. Have a yard sale. Hey, Bubba, see this trailer? This cotton trailer? It holds 5 million tons. I'm waiting. I'm trying to troll viewers to give me a hard time. You're such a cheater. Yeah, what's your point? A few more months and you're done with high school? Congratulations. Now you get to go to work. Are you going to college? I think college is a waste of money nowadays. I seriously think, and we can get into that discussion, but I don't want to. I seriously think, though, that when I was young, college was the thing you had to do if you wanted to better yourself. Nowadays, college is destroying the country because the kids are being inundated with garbage, and they don't come out better people, in my opinion. You'd be better off taking the amount of money you're going to spend on college, putting it in an IRA and retiring on it when you get older. Go to a junior college and learn how to weld or become a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. There are too many kids going to college and coming out with a degree in nude art or something. Common sense and experience is the best college. That's correct. And just remember, the world needs ditch diggers as well as doctors and lawyers. See, that's the thing you need to do. Find a school that's going to get you a job when you get out. My son went and took history, psychology of history or something like that. And he's got a university degree that no way in the world he could get a job from. How are you going to get a job from something like that? The philosophy of history or something. It's just crazy. And he's going to be in debt to the government because he didn't have the money to go to school. I offered to pay for his school when he was younger, but he didn't go. When he decided to go as an adult, well, hey, you're on your own, buddy. Anyway, he's in so far of debt that his whole paycheck now goes back to the government for the college that he owes. It's terrible. I argued and argued and argued with him about, I'm glad you're going to college, but take something you can get a job from. Oh, yeah. Well, look at what plumbers make. Now, I have to say, a plumber can charge me whatever he damn well pleases, because there's no way I'm going to do the job of plumber. I'm not crawling under somebody's house, messing with their sewer pipes, crawling under a house in 30-degree weather, and, you want 30, 40 bucks an hour, more power to you, buddy. Come and fix my pipes. I'll just park here and wait for the garage sale. Let's get this corn off the field. I got too much equipment laying out here. Oh yeah, at least 3, if not less than 3 months. What was it? Computer technology changed about every 6 months. Now it's about every week. I can flat guarantee you, you go into any of these tech stores and buy a computer off the rack, I can guarantee it's outdated. Yeah, people say, "Oh, I got a brand new computer." Yeah, it's like 2 years old now, though. Yeah, this truck doesn't have the most horsepower, but it does a pretty good job. Uh-oh, Andy's almost full again. Andy's out there doing cotton. He's a cotton picker from way back. I didn't know they had cotton pickers in Scotland. Of course, he doesn't live in Scotland anymore, but... Yeah, I haven't bought a computer from a store in 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. I don't think I ever have. Let's put it that way. I build my own. I did have one built for me a few years back. I needed a computer and I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't have the time. And so I called a company that I had pretty good faith in and sent them a list of what I wanted on my computer, and they built it for me. And I still spent too much money on it. But hey, saved me a lot of time. Oh yeah, you didn't realize that? Yeah, she was in Doctor Who. She's from Scotland. Yeah, I probably talked you into it, Bubba. Well, the thing that you get, you never really know what you're getting when you buy a computer off the shelf. Not really, because you don't know what's in it. You don't know you don't really know. Okay, so let's say you get one that's a 980 graphics, NVIDIA graphics card. Or let's not just say it's NVIDIA. Let's just say you get a 980 and you say, hey, well, that's a pretty powerful GPU. That'll do. Well, you don't know what quality that GPU is. You really don't. I did the same thing when my house needed a new roof. You're talking thousands of dollars. I can't remember what I spent, but it was a lot of money. And I don't know anything about roofing. I'm not a roofer. I knew that I wanted my roof to have a lifespan. Okay? So I didn't want to put another roof on in 10 years. So I wanted a roof that had a 50-year lifespan. Okay, so I knew it was going to cost me more money than if you go buy if you put a roof on. So I hired somebody to put the roof on, but I don't trust them. I'm not a roofer. If they came to my house and in the back of their truck they had a bunch of roofing material, how would I know whether that's a 50-year roof or a 10-year roof? I would not know because I'm not in the business. So what I told the guy is, I tell you what, I'll pay you whatever your going rate is for roofing the house, but I will provide the material. And I went to the store and purchased the roofing material that I wanted and I had it delivered to the house, and I hired the guy to put it on. Because how do you know? Well, it's the same way with computers. How do you know what's in there? Plus, they put a lot of things like on the computer that you don't need. There's a lot of software that they throw on it that you'll probably never use. All it does is just eat your memory up. All right, so this guy's ready to... Oh, you know what? I like this Tri-6, but boy, he's having trouble with this guy. I forgot there's a little leg on the end of this field. Never bought a pre-built computer? Yeah. Well, like I say, the last time I had one, I didn't buy it off the shelf. I had a company build it for me, and I gave them the parts list. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is going on? What is going on? Look at that! I've never had this problem before. What is he doing? I've never had this piece of equipment do that. What in the world is going on? I've never had that problem with this mod. Doctor Who issues? No, I didn't know you gave me one. Did I log off before you gave it to me? I'll have to look. I told you I was going to go and take a nap. I hear water running. Sounds like somebody flushed a toilet right in the middle of my field. You see where I messed up with my plow? I made a boo-boo on the end of my field here. It's on our last chat. All right. Well, if you remember, I logged out and said I was going to take a nap. I probably didn't even look. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I've been looking for a JCB tractor. Is that the one that's the Scorpion Mobile? Well, yeah, but I've been using this spreader forever, and I've never seen it do that before. You got to admit, that was kind of freaky. Are you working from home today, Scorpion? Yeah, see, I messed up right there. My plow was set to make a field, and I didn't know it. I messed it up really bad. Look, it's doing it again. God, I've never had that problem. Yeah, you just got off. Are you driving? You usually tell us that you're on the road. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're working from home. Never mind. I gotcha. Right, I gotta go check on Andy. I think Andy fell asleep in the cotton field. You go check on Andy. Oh, Andy. Well, he's almost full. No, hey, good timing. Very long commute. Adam Nielsen's in the house. Hello, Adam. All right, where's my combine? Must be on the other end. Andy's running. He thinks it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Now look at this trailer. It's already got over 1 million in it, and it's barely covered the bottom. That's crazy. This is field number 17 I'm on right now. That great big one. That big one on the bottom there. That's the cotton field where Andy's at down there. Yeah, there's a little bit of problem on this cotton. You notice you can't see it coming out of the pipe. You can see it in the trailer, and you can see it in the bin, but you can't see it coming out of the auger either. I'm going to hang on to this stump thing. Did I buy that? I think I did. I think I'm going to take these trees out too, but I'll do that offline. I'm going to take those trees out there. I don't like them. Too many trees. Let's fill this thing up while I'm thinking about it. Well, I'll put the JCB in after I get off here. And yeah, I'm not gonna play this map on Thursday. What I did was somebody's been suggesting, I don't remember who, Stevie's new map. I don't remember the name of it. Some kind of Vale, Lakeland Vale or something like that. Yes, Lakeland Vale. It's a new Stevie map. Well, I don't know if it's new. It's new to me. But I did download it the other day after the live stream, and this morning I got up and was dinking around with it. And basically I just went in and sold all the equipment because I don't like the equipment they have. You know, if I was to be a map maker, I would not put equipment on the map. I would put a little bit of extra money in the map and say buy your own damn equipment that you like to use, and leave it at that, because it takes me a half hour to sell everything and repurchase all the stuff I want. But on Thursday, I'm going to end the episode here for now. For today, I've been in a couple hours now, so. But on Thursday, I'm going to play the new Stevie map, so you get a chance to look at it if you haven't been playing it already. But anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here, the live stream. Hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you again on Thursday. And like I say, we'll get on one of the Stevie's maps. Stevie does a good job on his maps, so you know it's going to be a decent map. I haven't actually played it yet, but we'll get to it. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and everybody have a good evening. Bye-bye now.